being here in Portland, you start to think, it's a little overrated. Are we in some sort of Portlandia? So
well, I was in a Portlandia episode.
We're not chefs.
I think what we ordered is called sukiman.
It's pronounced skemen. Hey, Gregory Gourdet here. Today I'm taking you to all my favorite, the best, most interesting restaurants in Portland, Oregon. This is where the chefs eat. We're at AKÂDI, one of my favorite restaurants in Portland. There's an incredible story behind this restaurant. Chef Fatou actually started making West African food in her dorm room at PSU when she was a student as a way to feed herself and just offer her culture to some of her friends and colleagues. That quickly turned into AKÂDI, which started in Northeast Portland. That restaurant had completely blown up, won endless awards. So during COVID, Fatou closed the restaurant to actually go home back to the Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, and spend time with her mother, her relatives, and just learn more traditional recipes and bring that culture, bring that inspiration back. This looks really good, so I want to eat some.
Yes, please dig in.
All right, let's get into these wings.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about mustard in West Africa.
So that came through colonization, and I always say that that's the only good thing they brought when they came to West Africa. Because we have so many amazing dishes now that we were able to take from them and create our own twist of West African cuisine. So this sauce that goes with the suya wing is one of those that is called dibi, and usually it's like a marinade that is used to grill meat, fish, or even cook yassa, if you're familiar with the Senegalese yassa. But I decided to pair it with this suya wing because I think it goes really well, surprisingly, with the peanut rub on the chicken.
These wings are hitting. They are so crispy.
Thank you.
This level of suya spice on the outside is incredible.
Thank you.
It's like perfectly spicy. There's actually tons of texture. It's so good. It's like all over my fingers. I love it. All right, let's get into the jollof.
Yay. I open AKÂDI and I'm thinking, okay, jollof it originated from Senegal, right? From the Wolof people. So I start with the jollof from Senegal and I'm very proud, I'm very excited. And the jollof from Nigeria is the one that sells the most.
The old classic jollof wars. As a rice, this is really delicious. It's really savory.
Yeah.
If you haven't had jollof is a spiced rice, tomatoes, ginger, scotch bonnet, onions, all that good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. With a little bit of smokiness there. Yeah.
Let's talk about the fufu, and let's talk about you bringing fufu to Oregon.
Yeah, that was
and
fun.
Let's talk about how many people eat this with a fork and a knife.
Hoping people will eat fufu with their hands. I gave that up. You have to eat with your hand, obviously, like the chef is doing here. You take a little piece and then just take your stew with it with your thumb there, just like what you're doing. But I understand people didn't grow up eating with their fingers. But I was pleasantly surprised to know a lot. 90% of my customers order fufu.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just such a unique thing. It's if you haven't had fufu, it's creamy. It's just savory. It's really just comforting.
And there's a ton of different kind of fufu. That's the thing I would like people to understand. We have the corn fufu, which is a little like cornbread.
Okay.
And then we have this pounded yam that is more neutral. So it pairs well with almost all the dishes. But then in Ivory Coast, we have the plantain fufu, which is a bit sweet. It's my favorite.
Yes.
And then we have the cassava fufu. We also have the sorghum fufu, the millet fufu. There's so many.
Okay.
There you go, chef. So we have the pompano fish here in the pepper fish stew. It's a peanut butter mixed with ginger, habanero, garlic.
All the good things.
And this one is actually from Sierra Leone. So it was my mother-in-law who actually taught me how to make this.
Oh, wow.
It's a bit spicy.
Oh, we love that. Oh, it's good. I love it because the fish just tastes so fresh. And then you have this cool kind of peanut buttery, oniony kind of mixture to dip into.
Yeah.
It's really flavorful, and it complements the fish really well. That peanut butter is banging. It's so good. With the chili.
I feel like peanut butter is we cook it with
God.
every meal in
So
West
good.
Africa. The peanut butter stew,
Yeah,
peanut butter
mafé.
marinade, we
Yeah.
do suya,
Yeah.
we put it everywhere.
Good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Right now, we are in downtown Portland, and we are about to enter Nodoguro, which is one of the best restaurants in Portland, Oregon, but it's actually in a quite unusual space. But if you go around the corner and you go up the stairs, what awaits you is one of the best restaurants and one of the best Japanese kaisekis in Portland, Oregon. My great friend Ryan and Elena's restaurant, Nodoguro. I've been friends with Ryan and Elena for many, many years, and we playfully fight for the #1 title in Portland's best restaurants. Come with me and let's see why they're always at the top of that list.
The advantage of being in Portland, it's this place where you can come in and just have a really creative vision. Try and do something original, try and do something new. So our version was the kaiseki without the rules, which was kind of a Japanese high-end cuisine, but our point of origin was right here in the Pacific Northwest, Portland, Oregon. One of the most exciting things about moving to Portland was that you see so many ingredients here that we don't have other places in the US. And a lot of those share a commonality with things that you would find in Japan, or even are the exact same thing. We share so much of the volcanic terrain with Japan too. And Mount Hood, the way that it's enriched our soil, really gives us incredible ingredients here. And you see the same kind of thing in Japan. Fun little dish that we've been working on is pairing up oysters with a bit of citrus like you would normally see with an oyster. And then today we've taken it just a little further. We're gonna top this off with a shaved ice made from cucumber vinegar we made in-house here.
This is exciting. So we'll start with our shaved and our oyster. Wow, so this is absolutely an explosive, amazing, delicious bite. The oysters are plump, they're briny, there's a little bit of saline. The cucumber vinegar, you get that beautiful, warm summer taste of cucumber, but it's bracingly acidic. It's ice cold. This is a fantastic starting bite. What's next? Okay. We're diving into this little meringue situation. Oh, wow. So it's like a savory meringue. Black garlic, mushroom, very unique to get that texture and something savory. There's a little bit of sweetness, but it all plays really, really well together. That was very, very nice. And we are getting into this very striking squid ink toast with king salmon and caviar. Very curious about this bread, Ryan. It looks like a piece of charcoal.
The original version of this dish actually was charcoal. But what we found is we went through, it kind of seemed more our style and gave it better texture and flavor using the squid ink.
So much great umami to it. From the salmon to the caviar to the crispiness of the bread, it's really a fantastic bite. Some more goodies, I guess we'll just go clockwise. So I love abalone. Abalone is definitely a very, very special ingredient. It's a sea mollusk. It might be a little tough if it's cooked incorrectly. But this has a texture very similar to conch. So good. It's actually quite creamy, steamed in sake, bright, floral.
So what we have here is green tea poached octopus, a little bit of marinated shiitake, a creamy aerated potato, and a little bit of Spanish paprika.
Let's dig in. Creamy, rich, those unctuous nuggets of that shiitake, this beautiful piece of octopus. Wow. Some tender octopus, Ryan.
For dessert, we're just gonna bring in a multi-tier, bunch of little desserts. Wanted to be kind of playful, feel of a bento. Lena found these really cool nesting doll type.
Like a little face.
Yeah, it's like the Russian nesting doll style bento. So on the top layer, we have our little set of snacks.
Okay.
Then on the bottom, we are
Oh goodness.
dessert.
I forgot there's more.
We
Oh
have
wow.
Matcha tofu, little strawberry jam.
I'm getting this incredible, in the best way possible, Japanese strawberry cheesecake situation thing happening. And as someone who grew up on Junior's cheesecake, this is by far the best version of an elevate style that I've ever had. So thank you, Ryan.
Being here in Portland, you start to think, it's a little overrated. Are we in some sort of Portlandia? So
Well, I was in a Portlandia episode.
that's right. Yeah.
We have one order of skemen.
Oh, Kevin.
These are our cold Japanese dipping noodles. More garnishes will be coming out.
I don't think this is what we ordered.
We don't work here. Are you asking us to make it?
Yeah, we're not chefs.
I think what we ordered is called sukiman.
It's pronounced skemen.
Skemen.
Enjoy. I think at the end of the day, some of the things that we joke about, the things that kind of made it onto Portlandia are actually things that we take quite seriously. And I think the joy in that humor is how seriously we take, ethical sourcing and local ingredients. And, I'm, just geeking over Tayberries,
Portlandia guys did their research.
Regulars of yours, no?
Yeah.
All right, so
They hit the nail of
they hit a lot of things on the head. Thank you so much.
HB.
Yeah. We are in Southeast Portland. We're at AKÂDI. AKÂDI is an incredible and iconic Northern Thai style restaurant. It's been part of the community for many, many years, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Oh, thank you. I absolutely adore these chive cakes. They're really, really interesting because it has a very, very cool texture, really traditional in a lot of Asian flavors, especially throughout Southeast Asia, but there's like a little bit of these chives. It's finished with toasted garlic and it's drenched in this kind of like dark, deep soy kind of dressing that has a little bit of vinegar as well. So it's like savory, it's funky, it's got this really chewy, warm inside, but the outside, because it's fried, is really, really crispy. It's warm, it's chewy, it's crispy. It definitely hits on so many notes. Oh, thank you. So here we have an asparagus and shrimp salad, and this is like a beautiful representation of the really traditional flavors. So we have some beautiful green asparagus, sauteed or wok fired just until it was nice and bright. Crispy, crunchy, bright, juicy. I see some toasted shallots. I see some fresh shallots. The shrimp are plump. They're just perfectly tenderly cooked. It's a beautiful contrast to that really crispy, crunchy, juicy asparagus. Oh shit.
After
This is really good.
rice.
Oh my goodness.
And alongside
Gorgeous.
this pig pla.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Wow. It's like one of those olfactory situations. Definitely involves all the senses, and smell is definitely one of them. So I always like to smell my food before diving in. I just smell fresh crab. It's oceanic, it's briny, it's brisky, and it makes me really excited. I see these big, beautiful hunks of crab. We love crab here in Oregon. We are a crab town, and this is definitely one of my favorite crab dishes in the city as well. We have this beautiful marinade of garlic and chilies and just a little bit of fish sauce, and I'm gonna drizzle that just to give the rice dish a little bit more kick. I'm gonna squeeze on a little bit of lime just to add a little bit of acid, and we are going to dive in. It's so good. You have that crab, which is actually a little bit sweet, and it actually pairs really well with the funkiness of the fish sauce. And it's warm, it's fluffy, it's so comforting. You have the scrambled egg, the onion. Ooh,
Pandan pudding.
awesome, thank you. I love all desserts, but I specifically love Southeast Asian desserts because they are heavily focused on coconut, which is one of my favorite ingredients. A pandan custard. Pandan is this really beautiful floral leaf that's used as an aromatic and herb throughout Southeast Asia. It's been turned into this jiggly, wobbly, mildly sweet custard. It's delicious. It has so much flavor, so much depth. There's a grassiness to it. That coconut milk has that rich sweetness to it, but also just like a little bit of saline from the salt. It's really rounding it out really beautifully. Today we went to some of my favorite restaurants in Portland, Oregon. We had delicious, explosive Northeastern Thai cuisine. We had a beautiful, elegant Japanese kaiseki style menu, and then iconic West African flavors. Back to my regular job. I hope you put these restaurants on your list when you come visit us. Till then, be well.